Welcome along again to the Marina Bay Circuit. The atmosphere is thick, not just with humidity, but with tension as well, as we get ready for qualifying here at the Singapore Grand Prix.
Hey guys, and welcome back to some more F1 2019 and part 16 of our career mode with Haas. In today's episode, we take on the Singapore Grand Prix. It is raining out there, and I think we need to get out there as quick as we can to set a time, build some confidence as well out there on the racetrack. So I'll see you guys when we set a time. Well, here we go then. We're going to come round the final corner. What's it going to be? We go a little bit wide. We're coming up to the line to 158.1, which is the slowest of all so far. I'm not entirely sure why we're that slow, but we'll try our best to improve. Somebody's come out on slicks, that's Bottas. So I think we need to get in and get on the slicks. Well, here we come round the last corner. You wouldn't believe that. It was raining before. We're coming through now. Everybody's improving. We're coming up to the line and we do a 141.7, which is massively quicker than anything else so far. I think we've come out at the right time. We've got 5 minutes to go in this session. We can probably get round, get a fresh set of boots on and go for it again.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Well, I was going to come into the pits, but this lap is a lot better. I'm going to come up to the line 2 seconds quicker than we went before. 139.9, that's more like what dry weather times should look like. You know, we took a risk there because that's probably going to be our last lap. I mean, we'll try our best to get round again into the pits and back out onto some fresh tyres, but we'll have to see. Well, there we go. We didn't get round, so 19th is where we're going to start.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Verstappen, Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
That is absolutely devastating. We missed out by maybe 15 seconds of getting round and doing another lap. But, well, we're out. We're out in Q1 for the first time in our Haas car. And I think it might be time to get a fresh engine and all of that while we're at the back of the grid. But it's going to be a tough one to get through. Obviously, it's short qualifying. I forgot to change that back, actually, to the full qualifying. So, yeah, that's gone very wrong. Never mind.
Hello and welcome one and all to the shining streets of Singapore. Can you believe we've been coming here for nearly a decade now? It feels like only yesterday that Felipe Massa was dragging his fuel hose down the pit lane in that eventful opening race. And in a Grand Prix won from pole position more often than not, will we see a new victor crowned today? It's a 3.1 mile lap here at the Marina Bay Street Circuit with 47% taken at full throttle. It's hot, humid and bumpy around the 13 lefts and the 10 rights of mostly slow corners. But we should see speeds of up to 200 miles per hour along the Raffles Boulevard. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Why don't we talk about Ferrari? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do. And that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel and Leclerc, Hülkenberg, Gasly, Ricciardo, Norris and Kimi Räikkönen, Perez, Weber, Romain Grosjean and Magnussen, Stroll, Albon, George Russell and Devon Butler. They've taken a grid penalty. Sainz and the captain, and with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Well, here we are down on the grid. I think we need to put some extra fuel in the car. I mean, we could stick the medium tyres on to start the race, but I think we'll just stick with the super soft or soft tyres that they are now. So.
Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
So yeah, somebody said in the comments to one of the videos, why don't we just try and stay in a straight line on the start and see how well we do with that. You know, obviously we usually go to cover off whoever's behind us, but since we're starting right at the back, it might make sense to give it a whirl. And yeah, I think scoring points today is probably very unrealistic, which is a shame. But yeah, looking forward to this Grand Prix. It's a tough one, the Singapore one. A tough one to come back on at a street race. Obviously, I haven't played this game for a couple of weeks since I've been on holiday, so it's going to be interesting to see what our racecraft is like.
Threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good.
Well, it's a good chance to practice our racecraft, to hopefully, you know, showcase our skills, come through the field, get some points. That's got to be the target, but around here it is going to be incredibly difficult. 15 laps we've got around here. It's going to be a tough old slog, but one that I think we're definitely ready for. So here we go, we're coming up now, ready for the race start. I'm going to try our new method on the starts. Obviously we're going to be the last one to line up, so we're going to have the hottest tyres. There we go, we've lined our car up nicely. So there we go. Lights out, away we go here at Singapore. A bit of a sluggish start once again from us, and everybody else just seems to run away as we take it fairly easy round the first couple of corners. And on the outside of Devon Butler, and we're past him reasonably comfortably. There we go. We're through on him, but nobody else. See, this first lap is our best chance of getting past anyone. We've got a brand new fresh engine in the car, so shouldn't have any sort of power deficit. Well, virtually a brand new gearbox as well. It was fresh for this weekend, so be happy with that. Got our back row buddy Carlos Sainz here around our outside, but we've got past him as well, so we're up to 17th now. Well, we go down the inside of Stroll and we're through up into 16th now. So that's 4 positions that we've made from the start. Well, we came from a long way back on Albon there. I certainly wasn't expecting to go for it, but we did.
Box, box, box.
Hit from behind now. Here we go then, coming into the pits at the end of this lap. And we're in. So how good a stop can we get? I think we can get quite a nice undercut here, hopefully.
Go now.
We're away. I think we released too early. Oh, what? That's got to be an unsafe release. Be back of the field now.
On the exit, or receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Well, we do manage to get the undercut on a fair few of the drivers. We're up to 16th place again. And there's plenty of cars up ahead of us, including point scorers. Well, Ricciardo's locked up and we've managed to barge past Kimi Raikkonen and now Daniel Ricciardo. We're up to 10th place. Amazingly enough, I have no idea how we managed that there. That was a ridiculous overtake. Daniel Ricciardo locked up ahead. We dive-bombed Kimi Raikkonen. And there was also a couple of cars coming out of the pits. We're up to 10th place now. And there is Romain Grosjean up ahead for 9th place. This is from the back of the grid, remember. What a turnaround this has been. Well, we managed to barge our way past Grosjean.
You made it look easy.
We're finally through and up to 8th place now. Which we'll definitely settle for. And now we've got some clear air to cool our tyres down, cool our engine down, and go after Lando Norris and our teammate Nico Hülkenberg before the end of this Grand Prix. That was an important move to make, especially with Weber closing in on us.
Okay, clear. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Well, Kevin Magnussen and Romain Grosjean out of the session within 10 seconds of each other, so either both with bad reliability or they hit each other, but Magnussen's in the Williams obviously, so I don't see the latter being the case. So, well, it helps us out a little bit, gives us a bit of breathing room. Car's performing so much better now we're in the clean air than what it was before. So looking good for some good points here. So Max Verstappen has won the Singapore Grand Prix from pole position. Great performance for him. And I don't know who's finished second or third or whatever, but I know Hülkenberg's going to finish 6th, Norris in 7th. We're going to finish 8th, which I think is a fantastic performance considering we started in 20th position from back of the grid to 8th place. 4 points for our efforts today, and we can be happy with that.
Care of the car on the way in.
Red Bull pulling out all the stops today. What a great win. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team. Let's see how the driver standings have changed. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the captain. There was a lot going on all down the field, but they were the only one who I really felt maximised their potential.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. Well, Ants, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So there we have it then. Max Verstappen wins the Singapore Grand Prix with Hamilton in second, Vettel third, Bottas fourth, Leclerc in fifth, Hülkenberg finishes sixth, Norris seventh, we finish eighth, Raikkonen ninth with Weber in 10th, Gasly very disappointing in 11th place there. Into the championship standings then, we still remain 32 points behind our teammate Nico Hülkenberg in the standings, but we're doing alright, you know. That was a strong performance from us there, and I think we can keep going in the rest of this season. Should be able to score some good points as we go on throughout the season. Secure 4th place for Haas as well, that is the target. But if you have enjoyed that, then make sure you leave a like down below. Really does help me out, means a lot to me as well. Subscribe to the channel for regular F1 2019 content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.